Travis Huckabee wearing all the focus in the world today. Biggest match of his career.
Now, he got his opportunity last time we saw him at Suffer No Fools, defeating Matt Mikowski in the opening contest. And now tonight, really has an opportunity to move himself up the ladder quickly, locking knuckles with the independent wrestling champion. That's the apex of combat, Lee Moriarty, who we saw go toe-to-toe with Daniel Garcia, Limitless Wrestling World Championship on the line, submission match, no rope breaks, and Moriarty, realistically, Johnny Torres should be coming into this as the Limitless Wrestling World Champion. We saw Daniel Garcia tap out blatantly, but unfortunately the one person who needed to see it did not, and that was the referee.
You're absolutely spot on there. Lee Moriarty now rebuilding here in Limitless Wrestling. What a way to do it. What a clinic we've got already. Exchanging arm ringers here.
Travis trying to keep hold of Moriarty. Got to be an interesting feeling out process here early on.
Trying to spin out. Huckabee is so textbook with his holds. That's how you have to get out. You're gonna have to outmaneuver him.
And Travis with kind of a smirk on his face, just sitting back and watching.
Yep.
Because what are you gonna do?
Yep.
Moriarty's so quick.
Yep.
Quicker than some people move in a ring with just a roll.
Right.
He's so light on his feet as well, locking up with Huckabee and grabbing a side headlock, trying to maintain control of the skull.
Cranking it on away.
Wherever the head goes, the body will follow.
No doubt. Huckabee working to change the level, spins his way out.
That's how you get out of that. Impressive from Huckabee. No response, though, from the people in Yarmouth. Solely behind the Master of Taiga-style Lee Moriarty here this evening.
At this point, this is a chess match among chess matches.
Moriarty going behind Huckabee, doing the same thing, standing switch.
Non-stop, drop of the hips, inside thigh, drop of the hips, inside thigh. Picture perfect. Wait.
Moriarty keeping him clenched, and down he goes.
Looks like, might be thinking a toe hold.
Now tucking in the opposite leg. I think Huckabee just trying to feel out Moriarty to see what he can do here early. Oh, come on. Blatant disrespect here to the apex of combat. Mocking the fans here in Yarmouth around ringside, and now driving Moriarty's face into the ring canvas.
Fujiwara armbar trap used more for position. Lee Moriarty rolls out.
Losing that positioning really quickly, Johnny Torres.
Absolutely. Lee might be thinking joint custody here, but just like that, it's one of the hardest kinds of matches to call because they are so bloody fast as we settle into a cravat.
Huckabee trying to slow down Moriarty, who twirls out, grabbing a side headlock once again. Huckabee just can't seem to find his way to become a few steps ahead, and he really likes to start out matches quickly. We saw it with the Mikowski match. He tried to ground him as quick as possible. Twisting out, and once again, Moriarty grabbing hold.
Pair of cravat experts here.
And like you said, experts of the craft. That means they know how to get out of almost anything, but Moriarty right back on the attack.
Barely even reutilizing reversals at this point. We're seeing fresh stuff every time.
Using the bridge to get out of that, and now he's got Moriarty around the head. Snapmare forward. Uh-oh.
Oh, can't have my arms.
He's going to stay right there. Not give Huckabee an opening whatsoever.
Yeah.
And rolling him around just doesn't seem to work.
Mm-hmm.
Moriarty has tied himself up like a pretzel.
Yeah.
You don't hear many wrestlers doing that. It's usually the other way around for their opponent, but Moriarty using it as a defensive tactic, so to speak.
Absolutely. Some shades of Rocky Romero there. Well.
Oh, God, he found his way.
That's a lot of weight.
And that's not good.
Oh no.
The golden grappler is stuck.
Wait a minute. That left hand firmly entrenched under the left arm. Oh, no.
No way out with Lee Moriarty. Tried to tug the foot out, but instead, face first on the canvas and a prime position for Moriarty to move back on the offensive.
Grandmaster-esque move there. Frustrating Travis Huckabee, waiting for him to make a mistake. Now he's in the driver's seat.
running himself around, dropping an elbow at the same time. Ooh, but Huckabee able to catch the arm, twirling him to his back on the canvas. Back on his feet.
Oh, shoulder trap. Floating in the air as he sends him out of the ring with the arm drag. Outstanding.
Might be time for Huckabee to rethink the strategy. Nothing working here. Moriarty is the one a step ahead. Leapfrog over Huckabee. Ooh, tying himself up again! But Huckabee not going to wait around to try to grab a hold this time. Instead, the seated drop kick sending Moriarty halfway across the ring. Whoa!
And now the bullseye has been set for the Golden Grappler.
Just that quick. Laying out the arm and dropping his knee. His entire body weight crashing down on the arm of Lee Moriarty.
It's the most dangerous part of the match for Lee Moriarty here. Really got to regain that momentum because Travis Huckabee is surgical. With that precision on that arm.
Yeah, this is the position he loves to be in. Now look at him using the ropes, pulling at the arm of Moriarty. He knows how to put his surroundings to good use.
No doubt about that. Always knows where he is in the ring. Just a master craftsman.
And like you're saying, always knows where he is. Great ring positioning, getting Moriarty out of the corner quickly. Not much of a break for Moriarty to recover. Now he's trying to clasp his hands together. Make it tough for Huckabee, who's trying to rip that arm into his full possession. Stacked high! Only a 2 count from referee Eric Greenleaf. We saw a situation like that earlier with Travis's former tag team partner, Matt Makowski. Oh!
Yeah, and Lee Moriarty right away buying himself all the space he can, getting to those ropes because that arm is in danger.
How much offense can he execute at this point with Huckabee? As you said, so surgical. Taking his time, picking at the arm of Moriarty. And now,
thinking Cobra Clutch.
I was going to say, making it tough for him to breathe at the same time, and another drop on the canvas going to drive the air out of his body. That time only a 1 count, though. Moriarty not looking to stay pressed on the canvas very long.
No, sir.
Ooh! Stomp right to the shoulder blade, and he's commanding Moriarty around this ring by the arm.
Commanding, absolutely.
Lee, though, gets that top rope hooked. Oh, wait a second. Referee, get in there. Huckabee's so gritty. Ooh!
Picture perfect.
Great placement there from Moriarty. The lifter up on the arm. I guess we're trading blows to the arm here.
At this point.
Woo! Hung him out to dry over the top rope.
Lee's thinking Travis needs his arm to do further damage to Lee's arm, so might as well fight fire with fire.
Well, he needs to capitalize quickly. Headbutt from Huckabee, and Moriarty sent out to the floor.
Travis following suit, it looks like.
Yeah, again, not looking to give Moriarty any time to recover, any time to maybe shake some feeling back into the arm. Again, ripping him back to ringside by the arm. Left arm has to be in shambles.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're kidding me! You're kidding me, Johnny Torres! Jeez Louise!
Grinding away at the arm, and now he's moved the attention to the hand, just completely neutralizing the arm.
I think the ref should get out here and check on Moriarty. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to continue. That was such a hard impact. Oh!
Speaking of hard impacts.
I was thinking he was going to stay on the arm, instead planting a chest chop across the chest, and a European uppercut from Huckabee.
Just driving the wind out of Lee. Wait a minute. Backslide position.
Catching himself. Ooh!
Right place, right time. Oh, God. No.
From the second rope, Moriarty! With a double stomp to the outstretched arm. Look at Huckabee inside the ring, writhing in pain on the canvas.
The wrist tape coming off. Bad way. Lee, whose arm is still very damaged, capitalizing on a hell of a lot of adrenaline right now.
Huckabee able to reverse, sending him into the corner. Up and over goes Moriarty. Ooh! Little hang time on the kick in the corner, catching Huckabee across the jaw. And another shot to the arm.
Oh, big old double stomp. Right to the solar plexus. Thinking cover that left arm. Couldn't cover with the left arm, and that might have made all the difference.
Couldn't hook the leg, couldn't cover with the left arm. You're right, Huckabee grasping at his arm as well. It's an arm for an arm here tonight at the games we play. Lee Moriarty, the independent wrestling champion, trying to drive his shoulder into the corner, just trying to get some feeling, maybe knock it back into the socket after the damage the Golden Grappler has done thus far.
Yeah, it's already been a factor here. He wanted that single underhook driver we've seen from him.
Gnarly. Lee Moriarty
flipping over on the Fujiwara, hyperextending that shoulder.
See that slight hesitation right there. We're wondering, can he hook this variation of the stretch muffler he calls the bear trap? Not right there. Moriarty had it scouted. Still has his legs to put to good use as Huckabee putting the dome to good use with the headbutt right there.
Coming in hot. Lee passing by, ducks out of the way. Oh, divorce court. Beautiful.
Turns him over. No, Huckabee gets out, and maybe that was a bad idea.
We're in joint custody now.
Sometimes you gotta live to fight another day, Johnny Torres. And Lee Moriarty with intense torque, but only for so long.
Gave it everything he had before that arm just said no more.
Huckabee buying himself a break right there. Somehow able to withstand the pain he's gotta be in right now. And Moriarty looking away from the submissions, maybe looking for a high-impact maneuver, and Huckabee knows it. Dropping himself to the canvas, lowering his center of gravity. Ooh!
But Huckabee, oh God.
Ooh! Punishing blow from Huckabee. Get hooked, my friend! Travis yanking himself into the cover!
No way!
Beating the independent wrestling champion, but a half second away!
Unbelievable.
Such an innovative maneuver right there from Huckabee, something that you absolutely cannot game plan for. And surprisingly, with the injured left arm, something he was still able to execute, and now staring a hole through the independent wrestling champion.
And the mood just changed, Randy Carver. Both men have dropped kill shots here. It's slugging time.
Ooh. Moriarty returning fire. Can Huckabee fire back at this point? Ooh!
Wow!
Using his head as a weapon.
What precision.
Ooh! Shoulder to shoulder! Rips him down! Cover! Oh,
no
he's
way.
got the leg! He's got the leg! Can he turn him over? Travis Huckabee with intense torque on the leg! Lee Moriarty!
He was biting his wrist tape to keep the hold on.
Launched overhead! Bridge from Huckabee! 2 count!
Pump handle German with a bridge. What a maneuver.
Somehow Moriarty continues to answer the call. Huckabee cannot believe it. I'm in disbelief as well.
Right
and
there
the
with
crowd
you.
here in Yarmouth trying to provide some energy to feed Lee Moriarty, to keep the independent wrestling champion fighting in this contest.
Wait. Huckabee using his own wrist tape.
Now that's interesting. Tying himself to Lee Moriarty, essentially. Not good for Lee either. That's not the arm you want tied up. Gives him one free to fire with, though.
Got to slug his way out.
Right over the shoulder blade of Huckabee. Ooh! Powerful shots coming in from the Golden Grappler. Another lifter.
Completely holistic assault on that arm.